Welcome to the second part of the video, and now I will explain this chapter for you. This folktale begins with Manza's children sitting around the fire at night. They asked Manza to tell them a story, but Manza could not think of a story. Although she tried very hard to think of any story, but she could not think of any story. And no one else in the village knew any story. So the village where these story-seeking children lived was in Zululand in Africa. So people in Africa hunted for meat or tilled the land in the village. What is the meaning of tilled the land? The meaning of tilled the land is prepared the land to grow crops. So people over there, they hunted for meat or tilled the land in the village. Sometimes they fished or caught crabs. The villagers who were clever with their hands. What is the meaning of clever with their hands? Meaning of clever with their hands is those people who are able to craft things that other would find difficult. Means those who are able to craft the things. So the villager who were clever with their hands wove baskets and made wooden carvings. The cleverest of them was Zenzele, Manza's husband. So Manza's husband Zenzele was cleverest of them. He carved birds, trees, plants, flowers and animals. However, he knew no stories. He did not know any story. One day, Manza's husband Zenzele asked her to go and look for some stories for their children. He assured her that he will look after their home and their children. Manza thought it was a very good idea. She packed some food and kissed her children. With her basket on her head, she kept the basket on her head and the colorful beads on her dress swaying. There were very beautiful, colorful beads on her dress which was swaying. What is the meaning of swaying? A rhythmical movement from side to side. So the beads of her dress, they were swaying. Rhythmically, they were moving from one side to another. Manza set out to look for stories. So Manza started her journey. Set out means to start something. She started her journey to look for stories. Ohio looked at her curiously. So Ohio looked at her very strangely. Manza knew that the Ohio was a tricky fellow. Tricky fellow means someone who plays trick on people. But she decided to ask him if he knew any stories. You never know who can be of help. So she thought that maybe he knows some stories or maybe he can tell her some stories. So, although she knew that the hare was a tricky fellow, but she decided to ask him whether he knew any stories. So, in a very flattering tone, she said, "Oh, clever hare." She tried to flatter the hare. "Do you know any stories? My children want to hear stories every evening." "Stories?" Now the hare said. He replied back, "I know millions." So very boastfully he said, "I know millions, but I have more important things to do. I know millions of stories, but I don't have time. I have many other important things to do." So saying, he bounded off. Bounded off means ran off with leaping strides. That means hop. To hop or walk with long steps. So he ran off with long steps. Manza knew he was lying. She knew that he was lying. Manza knew he was lying. He had no stories. He was a real trickster. What is the meaning of trickster? Someone who plays tricks on people. So she knew that the hare was just boasting about himself and he did not know any stories. He was just lying. Then Manza met Fene, the baboon. Baboon is a kind of monkey, a large terrestrial monkey. So Manza met Fene. And Fene was playing with her babies. Manza called her. She said, "Do you tell your kids stories?" Manza asked Fene whether she tells any stories to her kids. Now Fene replied, "What are stories?" She replied back that, "What are stories? I don't know anything about stories. I'm always busy keeping my babies fed and warm. I have no time for anything else." Sighing, Manza went on. What is the meaning of sighing? Sighing is to take a deep breath when you're very tired and you take a deep breath. That is sighing. So now Manza was very tired and she took a deep breath. She saw an owl in a wild fig tree. She saw a owl in a wild fig tree. "Oh, owl," she called. She called the owl and said, "Do you have any stories for me to take home? Can you tell me some stories?" She pleaded to owl that, "Do you have any stories to tell me? I want to take them home." The owl was upset because her sleep had been disturbed by Manza. "You woke me up for stories?" she hooted. What is the meaning of hooted? Hooted means to shout or to cry out. So the owl, she hooted that, "You woke me up for the stories?" And she also said, "Humans cannot live in peace and are always looking for something." She grumbled as she settled down and began to nod off. She grumbled. Grumbled means to mumble or gabble. So the owl grumbled as she settled down. Settled down means to quiet down, and began to nod off and began to fell asleep again. She grumbled. Manza walked on sadly. Manza started walking sadly because till now she could not get any story for her children. Manza started walking sadly because she could not find any story for her children till that time. She saw an elephant, ears flapping as he ate bananas. She saw an elephant who was flapping his ears. What is the meaning of flapping? Flapping means to move up and down or from side to side, especially in the wind. "Kind elephant," she said. So Manza requested to elephant very kindly, "Do you know any stories? My children are hungry for some tales." She told this to elephant that, "My children are hungry for some tales, for some stories. Where can I look for the stories?" The elephant felt sorry, felt very bad for her. "I don't know any stories," the elephant said. "I don't know any stories," he said. "But the king of birds, the eagle, flies high in the sky and sees many things that others do not see." "That is a good idea," Manza exclaimed. Manza became very happy and said, "Yes, that is a good idea." And she thanked the elephant. She said, Manza saw the great fish eagle near the mouth of the Tugela River. Tugela River is a river in South Africa. Swooping down from the sky. Swooping down means coming down suddenly. So the eagle was coming down suddenly from the sky, talons outstretched to grab a fish. What are talons? Those are the sharp claws. So the eagle had outstretched her talons. Outstretched means stretched or extended her sharp claws to grab a fish. "Oh great eagle," she called. Now Manza called the eagle. Startled, the eagle dropped the fish he had picked up. After hearing the sound of Manza, the eagle got surprised and dropped the fish he had picked up. He landed on the shore near Manza. The eagle landed on the shore near Manza. "What do you want?" he asked. "Oh, great and wise eagle," Manza said flatteringly. Why she said flatteringly? For the eagle was a vain bird. Vain means proud, to be proud of oneself. So eagle was very proud of himself. So Manza said very flatteringly that, "Oh, great and wise eagle," to just flatter the eagle, she said this. "My children are hungry for stories, but we have none. Do you know?" And Manza asked whether eagle knows any stories that she can take back to her children. "Well," the eagle said, feeling important, she said, "I'm wise, but I only know of things on earth. There is one who knows the secrets of the deep, dark ocean. Perhaps he could help you. Maybe he can help you. I will try and call him for you. So stay here and wait for me." So the eagle said that she will try and call the turtle for Manza, and she told her to wait over there. So Manza waited for the fish eagle to return back. Now the eagle came back with the big sea turtle. "He has agreed to take you to a place where you can find stories." She told Manza that the turtle has agreed to take Manza to a place where she can find some stories. The great sea turtle lifted himself out of the ocean and said in a deep voice to Manza that, "Please climb on my back and hold on to my shell. I will carry you to the land of the spirit people." Manza took hold of his shell and they went into the depths of the ocean. So Manza and the turtle, they went very deep inside the ocean. Manza's eyes grew rounder and rounder. What is the meaning of eyes grew rounder and rounder? Its meaning is that when you open your eyes very wide, when you're very surprised or when you're very amazed, then you say her eyes grew rounder and rounder. Everything over there was very amazing and beautiful, and it was very different from earth, different from anything on earth. Finally, they came to the bottom of the ocean, the dwelling of the spirit people. So the king and the queen, they were sitting on magnificent thrones. Magnificent means very stunning or very posh or very glorious. So they were sitting on the magnificent thrones, and that is why Manza was a little shy and afraid to see the shine of their faces. So she bowed before them. Now, what is the meaning of bowed? The meaning of bowed is to bend your head or the upper part of your body forward and down as a sign of respect. So, as a sign of respect, she bowed before them. "What do you want, woman from the dry lands?" Now, very kindly, they asked Manza that what does she want. Manza asked shyly, "Do you have stories that I could take home?" Now they replied, "We have many stories, but what will you give us in exchange, Manza?" "What would you like?" Manza asked. "We would like a picture of your home and your people. It would be nice to see that place because we can't go there." "Can you bring us a picture, Manza?" Manza said that she can do that. She said that her husband carves beautiful pictures. He will carve a lovely one for them also. Manza climbed onto the turtle's shell and he took her back to the shore. She thanked him and asked him to return at the next full moon to collect her and the picture. Then Manza went home and got Zenzele. Zenzele was Manza's husband. So she went home and got Zenzele to carve her a beautiful picture which showed the forest and the river and all the animals and birds on earth. The picture also had the village and all the people in it. When Zenzele finished it, he wrapped it in a piece of cloth and tied it to Manza's back. Manza climbed on to the turtle's back and they went to the land of the spirit people. The king and the queen of the spirit people were very happy with the picture that Manza brought for them. For you and your people, they said, we give the gift of stories. They handed her the largest and most beautiful shell she had ever seen. Hold the shell to your ear to hear a tale. Back in the village, her children clamored. What is the meaning of clamored? Clamored means to demand something in a loud or angry way. So when she was back, her children clamored, Mother, tell us a story. Manza put the shell to her ear and began, Once upon a time, and she started telling stories to her children. And that is how stories came to be. So children, I hope you might have enjoyed this folk tale which was about the origin of the stories.